Welcome, Jennifer. Thank you so much for coming on this podcast with Aware Nari. I am so excited to have you on board today.
Hi, thank you so much, Pia. I'm so excited to be here today. My name is Jennifer. I'm a registered nurse. I recently graduated from nursing school. I went to a 4-year university here in Minnesota in my home state, and I'm here to talk about my nursing school journey and hopefully connect with other girls or anyone who wants to go to nursing school and also discuss the safeties, the needs, and anything else surrounding nursing school for parents.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jennifer. That's what we want to know in this podcast. We want to understand the journey of nursing school, the good, bad, ugly, how it was, some embarrassing things, some fun things, some
Of
things
course.
that women or girls who are in school right now and they want to pursue nursing as an option. This is going to give them a lot of information based on how you felt it, and also for parents who are seeking information about how the college experience and nursing school is. So thank you so much. Diving
Of course.
right into it, I would love to know, first of all, tell us the difference in terms of what is nursing school. If someone wants to do, go to nursing school, what are the first things they should know? These are the kind of degrees that are out there. These are your options. Let's start there.
Yeah, so to become a nurse, there are two different paths. One is an associate's path, and then the other is a bachelor's path. Me
Hmm.
personally, I took the bachelor's path.
Hmm.
The bachelor's path is surrounded with 4 years. So you
Hmm.
do 2 years of prerequisites and then 2 years of full-on nursing school.
Hmm.
With an associate's, what you do is you just do 2 years of full-on nursing school.
Hmm.
And the difference between these two is that you get two different credentials. So, me personally, I graduated with a bachelor's of science in nursing science.
Hmm.
And with an associate's, you would just graduate with an associate's in nursing. So, behind my name, I will be having a BSN RN,
Hmm.
while those who graduate with an associate's, they will just have an RN behind their name. But to preface, everyone, it's the same regardless. It doesn't matter what journey you take. It doesn't matter if you do the 2 years, if you do the 4 years, no matter what, you're going to be the nurse.
Hmm.
You will take the same exact test at the end to get your credentials, and that's called the NCLEX, and that's a national registered exam.
Hmm.
And for you to take the NCLEX, you have to graduate from an accredited nursing school. So that could be through your associates or through your bachelor's. So there's no really difference in how you end the journey, but the steps through the journey can be different for
Next
people.
question is, what inspired you to go to nursing school? How did you shortlist? Because at that time, when you are in high school, you are exploring everything, and so how did you make that decision? And what were the steps that involved getting to that?
Yes, so I was one of those people. My senior year of high school, I had no clue what I wanted to do.
Hmm.
I just knew I wanted to do something in healthcare. You kind of get to that point where you're like, okay, let's start figuring out what I don't want to do. And I knew I didn't want to do business. I knew I didn't want to do any of that. So I definitely wanted to do something in healthcare.
Hmm.
And when you think of healthcare, you just think, okay, let's be a doctor. Let's go through the 13 full years and become a doctor. But that's just not something that resonated with me.
Hmm.
And I really didn't know much about nurses, but I ended up taking a class my senior year of high school, and it was for a certified nursing assistant course. And I really enjoyed the one-to-one and the residents I got to interact with. And I truly learned what being a nurse is in that moment, even though it wasn't really being a nurse.
Hmm.
So I researched more into what nursing truly was, and I think that's when I made the decision to become a nurse. Um, and on top of that, my whole family, they're kind of centered around healthcare. So I definitely knew that I wanted to do something in healthcare. And I found nursing to be the best option because not only do you get a lot of job security, because nationally we have a nursing shortage, so
Yeah.
regardless you will find a job somewhere. And
Hmm.
on top of that, I can extend my education if I wanted to, because nursing doesn't mean you end with a registered nurse degree.
Hmm.
You can go on to be a nurse educator, a certified nurse anesthetist, a nurse practitioner. There's just so many avenues you can take with nursing.
Hmm.
And with a doctor, you're kind of stuck in a specialized field such as nephrology, neurology. With nursing, you can do so many specialties. You can
Hmm.
become a mom and baby nurse, but then end up in the emergency department at one point or another. So I think I loved the broad spectrum of nursing, and also I loved the flexibility of
Hmm.
nursing. And that's what kind of pushed me to research more and realize this is something I want to do. But going into college again, I really didn't know much about nursing. So that's why I did the bachelor's, so I can get my 2 years of prereq and see if this is something I really do want to pursue.
Nice. That's good. So in high school, you would recommend kids to explore and go to these meetings or these options? Because I did not do high school from here, so I don't know at that time. I'm guessing that there are different like fairs available to you where you can go and check out engineering versus healthcare versus other fields.
Yes, I would highly recommend that because me being a senior, I still didn't know what I wanted to do. And I think the most important thing that students in school need to realize is that they shouldn't be so centered on one thing. They should keep their options open
Mm-hmm.
because I was so set that I was gonna be a doctor, I was gonna go to medical school, I was gonna go through this whole path. But now I'm going in a completely different path, but it's still healthcare and it's something that I enjoy. So
Mm-hmm.
going to these fairs and not being so centered on finding, okay, where are the doctors? Where is the hospital that I want to work at? Where is this? Where is that? Go to all of it. See what
Mm-hmm.
interests you.
Nice.
See if there's anything you would want to particularly see if you would enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think just being open is the main thing and don't be so closed off. Be open-minded because that's the time you can be open-minded.
Right, right. And also talking to people, talking to your parents, friends, or anybody that is doing something that you are wishing to do, that also opens up your mind that yaar ye to nahi karna mujhe. After talking to someone, you can sometimes realize that what you don't want, which you took the path of process of elimination, you knew what you don't want to do first. So which is also
Exactly.
that's very good. That was very helpful, keeping your mind open and trying everything before committing to something. What was your initial expectation when you started going to the school, or when you started nursing school, or in general college? What was your expectation, and then how did it transpire from there?
So, funny enough, I started